Hi, Brian Bjornson again. Shrink the Government LLC video. Number, I don't know how many of these I've recorded. But if anybody's watching or has watched, I would appreciate uh, your opinion of these videos. Any one of them that you have watched or watch all of them, fine, great. Or whatever one you have watched, please send me any feedback to Senator Hatrack, SENATORHATRACK @yahoo.com. Senator Hatrack @yahoo.com. Tonight, the subject of this video is why our country is in a mess. I believe our country is in a mess mainly because people don't know how our government is supposed to work. Most people don't know who their representative in Congress is. Most people probably know who the starting quarterback of their favorite NFL football team is, or the lineup of their favorite professional basketball team, or what time their favorite TV show is on, and more about who the star of that TV show is, and more about the star of the show's life than they know about the person who represents them in Congress. Why is that not a good thing? Well, the person who represents you in Congress passes laws that affect your life. If your taxes go up, the person who represents you in Congress helped or prevented them from going up. Any federal laws that you have to obey, the person who represents you in Congress helped write or get passed. Can whoever is the star of some TV show do that? Can a professional basketball player do that? Can an NFL quarterback do that? No. So who is it more important to know something about? Somebody who can raise your taxes and pass laws that make some things you do illegal, or a quarterback or basketball player or some TV star who can't do anything to directly affect your life as the person who represents you in Congress can. That is why our country is in a mess. People don't know, people don't care who represents them in Congress. And they don't know who represents them in their state legislature, who the mayor of the city they live in is. These things are important because Congress, the state legislature, can reach into your billfold and take money out of it. The basketball player, the football player, TV star, you have to give them the money out of your, by buying their product, going to see their game, watching the TV show, and buying a product that is advertising on the TV show. It's a voluntary choice to support the career of that football player, basketball player, baseball player, TV star. The member of Congress who represents you has the power to take money out of your pocket. In fact, when they do take money out of your pocket, they get it, our government gets it, before you do. Thanks to a law that was passed in 1943, Congress, our government, gets paid before we do. People in Congress love that. Both the progressives and the conservatives love that. Why? Because it gives them power. They have the power to take your money before you get it. Do you like having them be able to take your money before you get it? If you don't, start learning something about who represents you in Congress. Who represents you in the state legislature. I was, back in 2008, I was walking around. I've been active in politics for quite a long time, and saw a number of people who were supporting supporting Barack H. Obama for President of the United States. In fact, they were wearing T-shirts and buttons and hats for Barack Obama. I asked these people who at that time was the junior senator from the state of Illinois. They did not know who that was. They did not know who the junior senator from Illinois was. Yet they had that the junior senator from Illinois' picture on their T-shirt, on the buttons they were wearing, his name. No. Yet they didn't know what his job was. That's not good. That's why our country is in a mess. Recently, President Barack Obama was reelected. Now, I would be willing to bet that more people know, who have more information about the career and statistics of the favorite professional basketball player, baseball player, football player, than they do about the President of the United States. But I'd be willing to bet 5 cents that they know more about those sports figures than they do about the record of who represents them in Congress. That is why our country is in a mess. People don't know who represents them in Congress. And that is a very important thing to do. I want to know who has the power to reach into my billfold and take money out of it. In fact, as I said, members of Congress have the power to reach into my billfold before I even get the money to put into it. Checking the time here. They have the power because due to a law passed in 1943, our taxes are paid before we are. Congress likes that law. It gives them money. It gives them power. And that is a big part of the reason our country's in a mess. Do you like the idea that your government is paid before you are? I don't. But, in our recent election, that wasn't an issue. And because of the results of the election, I can be quite sure that our taxes will be going up. So, this is just a brief reason of why our country is in a mess. Thank you for listening. Any feedback? SenatorHatrack@yahoo.com.